Don't tell the gods I left a mess. I can't undo what has been done. Let's run for cover. What if I'm the only hero left? You better fire off your gun once and forever. He said go dry your eyes and live your life like there is no tomorrow, son. And tell the others to go singing like a hummingbird, the greatest anthem ever heard. We are the heroes of our time, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds. We are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes. We are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes. The crickets sing a song for you. Don't say a word, don't make a sound. It's life's creation. I make worms turn into butterflies, wake up and turn this world around in appreciation. He said I never left your side when you were lost. I followed right behind. Was your foundation. Now go singing like a hummingbird, greatest anthem ever heard. Now sing together. We are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes. We are the heroes. Now go singing like a hummingbird, the greatest anthem ever heard. Now sing together. We are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes. We are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes. We are the heroes.
We are the world's people, different yet we're the same. We believe in a dream, praying for peace and healing. I hope we can start again. We believe in a dream. So if you ever feel love is fading, together like the stars in the sky, we can sing, we can shine. When you hear voices girl, you won't be lonely anymore. Oh, a million voices. Your heart is like a beating drum, burning brighter than the sun. Oh, a million voices. Now as the world
turn into butterflies, wake up and turn this world around in appreciation. He said, I never left your side when you were lost, I followed right behind. Was your foundation.
Welcome everyone to the annual awards ceremony 2015. A special welcome needs to go to the Mayor and to the Mayoress, and thank you for being with us today. We started the year in August with our GCSE results. We were delighted to find out that we were above the national average in a whole host of subjects. In PE, 88% of our students achieved A star to C. In French, 71% of our students achieved A star to C. In art, it was 88%. In drama, it was a huge 90%. And in triple science, it was 92%. In English, our expected progress was 82%. We came third in the local authority with only Redden Court and Holmead above us. Now, the head of Holmead is here with us today, and what I need to say to Mr. London, we love that position you've got. Hold it tight, because watch out for us. We're going to work really hard, Bird Park, we're going to be together, and we love the position you're in now, and we want you to work with us. In maths, at 56%, we were below the national average, and we need to recognise that. So, we had a major focus on maths this year. 8 weeks before the exam, Year 11 did a 6-day week. They were in every Saturday, sometimes Sundays. We had booster classes all year round, and we found ourselves in on Bank Holiday Monday getting ready for the national exam. We started to work with Mr. Bright, who's an MBE in this year's honours list, and Mr. Bright came in to work with us and gave us his time freely to help us get to where we want to be. Mr. Bright was awarded the MBE from the Queen for his services to mathematics education. So, we're hoping that there'll be a significant jump in our maths results this year, so watch this space. Our global vision has quite literally and physically taken off. We've had students globetrotting around the world, exploring new cultures, and being part of the educational systems throughout the world. Schools in Romania, Italy, Poland, France, and the Lebanon have all been visited by our staff and students. The exciting part of our global vision this year has been that the world has come to Bird Park. Our partner schools from South Africa, Poland, Romania, Italy, Sweden, and Turkey have visited us and spent time with us in our classes learning this year. And I need to thank all the families who helped us host our guests. The next journey, everyone, we're going on is to New York in October. Today's a celebration. We're here to celebrate effort. Sometimes talent gets in the way. It stops us from putting effort into getting the success that we deserve and we want. Students here today, they've got something in common. They all have a growth mindset. They are work in progress. They're hard-working students who will continue to grow because of how they think. There are people in life who don't want to practice. They don't want to rehearse. They just want to perform. They want to run the race. They want to just take that test. Not the students here today who have been presented. Their effort has ensured that they have succeeded in the tasks that they have undertaken. I bet you that the 150 plus students who have been recognised today, they've had to deal with a do or die situation. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, take yourself to the South Hall. Think about being in an exam and you get a mental block. You're sitting there and you don't know the answer and you have to dig deep. Some students don't. They sit there, they put the pen down, they cross their arms, and they just sit. Not these students. They will sit there and they'll think and they'll take the question and they'll look at it from all angles. They have that mental toughness. And this makes them dig deep until they get the eureka moment. The breakthrough comes because of the effort and the fact that they never give up. So to everyone today sitting here, I want you to listen to some of the things you say. I can't paint. That's too hard. I'm no good at maths. That's having a fixed mindset. 2015-16 at Bird Park, we're going to have that growth mindset. I can't paint yet. I'm not good at maths yet. And all the effort we're going to put in, it's going to result us saying, I can paint. I can do maths. I can. Our guest speaker, Chris Lee, is a person who has a mindset, and it's a growth mindset. He was also awarded, in this year's honours list, an MBE from the Queen at Buckingham Palace for his commitment to education. He's a Havering man, a local success story, and the best bit of all is that he was educated right here at Bird Park. That could be you one day. So, with no further ado, I'm delighted to introduce to you our guest speaker today, Mr. Chris Lee, MBE.
Well, good morning. Very nice introduction. Thank you for that. I feel very privileged and proud to be part of the history of this school and standing here today in front of one of the guests, trustees of the school, governors, parents, and most importantly, the pupils who are the future of this school. I think it looks in very good health. I started this school in 1966. It was then called Chase Cross Secondary Modern School. And I took the liberty of digging out my school report, which followed me all through the school. And quite interestingly, I was reading the final report, and its first line opens, Christopher was admitted to Chase Cross School in September 1966. And I thought admitted is a strange word to use at that time. And then I thought, well, perhaps I had an educational illness. I had failed the 11 plus at Gobian School, which is the housing estate opposite us. And I came into this school very, very motivated and charged because 66 was the year, some people remember, that we won the World Cup. So I joined 500 other young people with a ball, walking through the school gates, thinking we was on top of the world. That's always stayed in my mind as a great memory of this school. One other memory I cherish from this school is in the hall that we all met earlier. I sat there and watched those famous words, one small step for man, one great leap for mankind. All the school sat in that hall and watched the moon landing. So these are massive events in my life, and equally you young people in front of me today will have memories to equal those memories of mine. Those days the school was very different from it is today. We was a school that was sponsored by the Ford Motor Company. We had facilities for motor vehicle studies. We had a car inspection pit. We had a small foundry, and the mayor may well remember some of this from his days at the school. We were encouraged to do practical things as well as academic things. Interestingly, I turned one of the pages my last year. I was in a class of 37 students, The previous year was 42. And I was dyslexic, which I had no knowledge of, nor would of the school at the time. And in fact, that wasn't a diagnosis tool for that at the time. And it wasn't until I reached the age of 40 that that was diagnosed to me, and I actually then went into learning. So my aim in class was gradually to move further back to be out of the ways of the ones who could learn. But the school never give up on me, and they see that I had a lot of sporting ability and also practical ability. And then there's three words that have always stuck with me, is inspiration, motivation, and education. And those three elements of what happened to me here has stayed with me all through my life. And the inspiration led to me to becoming the first black belt judo player in this school, went on to represent the country internationally, and also I boxed for England. And those achievements were part of this school, the making of me. That in turn, the school had high standards then. But the one thing they never did was let go of those pupils who had skills in other areas other than academic. So what did they give me? Well, they give me what I believe has held me in good stead today. They give me the tools to learn. They may not have said, you're learning this, but they said, these are the tools you will need to learn. So what are those tools? Well, we need to have hand-eye coordination if we're doing a practical task. I remember problem solving was always big on the agenda. What's your problem? You sort it out. So that was always very foremost for me. The other things we need to have verbal skills. We need to be able to communicate. We need to be able to listen. And those are the fundamental things we need to learn. What we learn is less important. And I left this school with those skills. When I went out into the big world, I really didn't have a direct career pathway, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. The two options from the careers here was Fords or Army. That was it. And I didn't really fancy either of those pathways. So I went along my own route and I became self-employed. I set up a car garage and car repairs and sales, and I stayed in that business for about 18 years and was successful. I then had a career pathway change, and I decided that actually now I was ready to learn. And I remember going back to, I think it was Sanders Draper School, sitting there and doing a GCSE in psychology. I then went on into an A-level, and then I got a teaching degree. And that's where I'm at today. And I've always believed that mainstream education was great for me, but actually the side of mainstream education was the practical side, the supporting young people through those times when they weren't ready to learn the academic side of life. So along with a colleague, I set up a charity 17 years ago in Romford. It's called Motivations, and we work currently with 160 young people from this borough and across London and Essex, giving them support in non-academic subjects with practical skills in order that they can aspire to do well in their lives. And that journey that I've been on led me to, as Mary said, an MBE from the Queen, which I was absolutely honoured with and very proud of. And that journey, as I say, started in this very school, and I thank this school again. And I'd like to think, as I look around, that perhaps some of the ears here in the walls will listen and have a little smile on their face for the journey that I took from this school. I wish all you pupils every success. I'm really excited about being here today. Thank you very much.
Can we please put our hands together one more time? Because I'm about to invite Year 10s to receive the awards. So please put your hands together. Let's invite these students to the stage just before they come in. Come on, let's hear it together. Put your hands. Okay. Year 10. Jordan Bills for art. Alexandria Lagunzad for citizenship. Tiffany Stewart for drama. and Emily Sturker for English. Thank you very much. Jasmine Lydiard for Geography, Ryan Costello for Graphics, Chloe Lewis for Health and Social Care, Rhiannon Braden Haynes for Hospitality and Catering, Michael O'Driscoll for Computing, and Darius Netisov for Mathematics. Well done, guys. The next set of students, Melissa Cattell for PE, Bisla Lawal for RE, George Kingham for Resistant Materials, Karina Hope Bruce for Science, Mariah Jackson for Art, and Roberto Enchil for ASDAN. The next set of students, Megan Manley for Citizenship, Georgia Hood for Drama, Katie McClemens for English, Sarah Coates for French, and Shimon Jet for Geography. Thank you very much. Next set of students, Elliot Gibbon for Graphics, Amber Burke for Health and Social Care, Daisy Bowman for History, Hospitality and Catering, Gemma Ono, and Nilofer Mohammadi for Computing. And last but not the least set of students, Ruqayyat Habib for Mathematics, Freddie Garrow for PE, Kira Grant for Religious Education, Jack Light for Resistant Materials, Alex Nichols for Science. Thank you. Big round of applause for all your 10 award winners. Can you make it a bit louder, please? Thank you very much. I will now hand over to Mr. Woki, head of Year 9.
Thank you, Mr. Fleischer. I'm going to hand out the awards for Year 9 winners. So we're going to start off with the Progress Awards. So Progress Awards for Year 9 students are Natasha Stoyanovich for Art and Technology, Aidan Spinks for Dance, Morgan Kelly for Drama, Carolina Kizevechit for English, Corin Kwok for French. Carry on the Progress Awards for Geography, Ella Watton, Eddie Clinton for History, Khalees Tao for ICT, Ben Pinkham for Maths and RE, and Jake Bryant for Physical Education. Okay, moving on to the awards for effort. Ella Watton for art and mathematics, Casey Hughes for dance, Daniel Miriou for drama, Jack Crabb for English, and Laurel Edwards for French and ICT. And concluding the awards for Year 9 effort are Joe Perfect for geography, Bethany Witten for history, Paige Gray for physical education, Natasha Stoyanovich for religious education, Tom Kent for science, and Jade O'Boyle for technology. Well done to all my Year 9 award winners. I would like to hand over to Miss Muggle, Attainment Manager for Year 8.
Thank you, Mr. Wookey. I'm going to announce the awards for progress for Year 8s first. We have, Okay, Mia Thompson for art, Olivia Collins, dance, Hallie Lopez for drama, Bradley King for English, Jake Gentilini-Loire for French, and William Hazelwood for geography. And the next set for progress are Ria Hines for history, Lewis Humphreys for ICT, Marianne Katana for mathematics, Bella J. Jelyaskova for physical education, Elena Bloxham for religious education, Tom Tracy for technology, and Emily Smith for science. Those are the awards for progress for Year 8s. Thank you. Okay, our next set of awards are for effort. We have Georgia Howard for art, Luke Benet for dance, Jamie Pullen for drama, Lewis Humphreys for English, geography and RE, and Nessim Kopka for French. And finally, for Year 8, we have Bradley King for history, Olivia Collins, ICT, Luke Beck, mathematics, Bradley King, physical education, Katie Gilby for science, and Sylvia Hodyakova for technology. Thank you, and those were the awards for Year 8s. I'd like to now hand over to Miss Morris to present the Year 7 awards.
Thank you, Miss Muggle. Okay, the Progress Awards for Year 7 go to Jasmine Joseph for art, Megan Smith for dance, Jo Mortlock for drama, Kirsten Bend for English, Katie Braybook for French, and Isabel Bradley for geography. And our next set of awards for progress go to Krisha Gonzalez for History and RE, Rashay Allison for ICT, Danielle Saunders for Mathematics, Connor Brasted for Physical Education, Billy Grant for Science, and Maliha Usman for Technology. Our next set of awards for Year 7 are for effort. And effort awards go to Billy Grant for art, Lois Riot for dance, Chloe Stilianu for drama, Jonathan Sweeney for English, Adam Sabri for French, and Alfie Giddins for geography. Well done. Our final set of awards for effort in Year 7 go to Leah Rogers for History, Joseph Morton for ICT, Charlotte Taylor for Mathematics, Ellie Thompson for PE, Shuri Kamunshi for RE, Chloe Hardman for Science, and Naomi Tang for Technology. Congratulations, Year 7s. I'd now like to hand over to Miss Moore, who's going to be awarding the Attendance Awards.
It's okay, I have a performer with me to sort me out. Before moving on to the attendance awards, I think, like Mr. Fleischer says, it's time for a big whoop for all of those ones that have achieved progress and effort, because that's what we've rewarded so far. So another round of applause for all of those. And to the students who haven't achieved one of those this year, unfortunately, this doesn't apply to the Year 10s in this particular context, but certainly to Year 7, 8 and 9, it's that you haven't been awarded one yet. So keep striving for it. 100% attendance is very dear to my heart, because when I was in school, as I was telling some of the Year 8s this morning, I missed a total of half a day during my primary and secondary education. Things like mumps and so on happened to me during the Christmas holidays. So this is the first time in this award ceremony in a number of years where we're recognising 100% attendance. If students are not in school, then they're not achieving to their best. And we thank the parents who send them in every day. You will see families of children coming up at some stages. And we thank the parents who, when they are off for whatever reason, send them in on their crutches, they're in the library, or contact us for work for them to do at home if they happen to be contagious. So the first set of awards, and they come from both sides in this, Mr. Lee, but you're doing very well keeping up with me. The first set go to Casey Adams, Rashay Allison, Infamari Fati, Shalu Gore, Chloe Hardman, Alois Lutetti, Jordan Ryan, Priya Sodhi Ratman, and Naomi Tang. Naomi? The second group are coming from my side of the South Sports Hall, and they are Christina Bradaschi, Ellie Cater, Jordan Foister, Andy Ossey, Morgan Collier isn't here today, James Cook, Blake Gray, and Paige Gray. And it's the other side, Mr. Lee. Yeah. The next group are Casey Hughes, Evie Hughes, unrelated, Emma Kirby, Ella Pert, Ben Pencombe, Amy Russell, and Shannon Sawyer. The second last group are Razart Alarie, Jordan Bales, Kira Grant, Mariah Jackson, Basola Lawal, and Carson Uluteti. And the final group of Year 10 students with 100% attendance are Elizabeth Oladapo, Tamara Parks-Mays, Holly Sexton-Barnes, Emily Sturka, Natalie Tambakoy, Nicholas Tukasi, and Sam Wright had 100% attendance when we did the list. So I'd like to thank Mr. Lee for all his hard work in presenting those awards. And again, a really big round of applause for the 38 or 39 students out of the whole school, so over 800 students who have achieved 100% or in one or two cases very close to 100% attendance awards this year. So well done to you. Now it's time for our first live performance of the morning, so I'd like to ask Jasmine Hassan and Emily Sturka to take to the stage.
Oh, don't you dare look back. Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. He said, shut up and dance with me. This man is my destiny. He said, whoa, whoa, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night. a chemical, physical kryptonite. Helpless to the base and the faded lights. Oh, we were bound to get together, bound to get together. He took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and he said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. He said, shut up and dance with me. This man is my destiny. He said, oh, oh, shut up and dance with me. A bachelor's dress and some beat-up sneaks. My discotheque, Juliet teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as he looked at me. I knew we were bound to be together, bound to be together. He took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and he said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. He said, shut up and dance with me. This man is my destiny. He said, oh, oh, shut up and dance with me. Oh, 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 shut up and dance with me. Oh, oh, shut up and dance. Deep in her eyes, I think I see the future. I realize this is my last chance. He took my arm, I don't know how it happened. We took the floor and he said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. He said, you're holding back. He said, shut up and dance with me. This man is my destiny. He said, oh, oh, shut up and dance. Don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. He said, you're holding back. He said, shut up and dance with me. This man is my destiny. Destiny. Oh, oh, shut up and dance with me. Oh, 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 shut up and dance with me. Oh, 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 shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me.
Before I have the privilege of calling out the nominees for these awards, I'd like to invite the Mayor of Havering, Brian Ealing, up to take centre stage. I feel very privileged to be standing here now to present the following awards. The first category that I'm going to talk about has been nominated by members of staff, and it's all about resilience. At the back of the programme, there is a quote. What is the difference between an obstacle and an opportunity? Our attitude, of course. Every opportunity has a difficulty, and every difficulty is an opportunity. This quote encapsulates strength at times we do not know we have. The following students have demonstrated throughout this academic year how positive it is to be resilient. For some of our students, as they walk through the gates, they may be dealing with illness. They may be dealing with the obstacle of a language barrier. They may well be dealing with a learning barrier. So I'm very privileged, and we're very proud of the following students. Alfia Belcher, Joseph Morton, Lewis Humphreys, Nelafar Momahady, and Charlotte Archer-Gay. You are our most resilient of students. If you'd like to come and meet the Mayor. At the end of all the awards. At the end of the awards. Yeah. Well done. Achievement. Celebrate what you accomplish, but raise the bar a little higher each time you succeed. The following students have all demonstrated a very positive growth mindset. They've demonstrated a real love of learning. And as a result, they are our top achievers, and they are making the most progress in their year groups. I will call all 4 of them out together, but I just want to use some words to describe each and every one of them. Our Year 7 recipient is a little Miss Dynamite. Our Year 8 recipient is Mr. Serious. He's in the business of learning. Our Year 9 recipient is intelligent, popular, and beautiful. Our Year 10 recipient, all I will say about her is that she's the leader of the school. So I'd like to welcome down to the platform Chloe Staliou from Year 7, Jake Gentilili Lua from Year 8, Ella Rosina Watton from Year 9, and Bisola Lawal from Year 10. The Sherry Award this year goes to somebody. Well, I'll ask the question, how proud are we of this person? For the last 5 years in the country, we have actually been seeing austerity drives, and there's been much in the press about how many families are getting poorer. The recipient of this award is somebody who is completely selfless. He'd describe himself as a regular teenager. This regular teenager helped open a food bank right here in Collier Row to help families from poor areas who cannot afford to pay their food bills. This regular teenager studied for 12 GCSEs this year. Giving up his time and studying was something he took just like a pinch of salt. So, we're proud of you, and we'd like to celebrate with Jens and Gretch. I would like now to hand over to the Mayor, who'd like to actually say a few words to you.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. And first of all, thank you for inviting me here this morning to see what credit this school is to you and your staff. But most of all, the credit must go to you students. I know the head teacher don't like me reminding her of it, but I was here over 50 years ago as Chase Cross School, but she likes to keep calling it Bower Park, but I can't get it out of my head. And also, at the school, I met my wife, who we've been together now for over 55 years. So, Chase Cross. So yes, Chase Cross gives me happy memories. I'm not going to go on and tell you what we did because I'm going to be invited back, I hope. But what I will say to you is that I left this school and I wasn't 15, I was 14 3/4, and I worked through the school gates at that age. I then eventually was never out of work because the school taught me that you had to push on in life and nothing was impossible. I then, in my later life, become involved with a national company. But what I will say, Chase Cross taught me the values, and that is why I've been actually mayor for 2 terms, which really is unusual. So thank you for inviting me. I want to come back, and we'll tell you more. Thank you very much.
I'd like now for Mr. Bryan to come down to present or discuss the John Braybrook Award.
Okay, the John Braybrook PE Commitment Trophy this year goes to a student who typifies everything that we've said already this morning, a student who gives 100% every week in PE, 100% in all the after school extracurricular activities, but is a student that doesn't always or hasn't always been selected for the team. She is somebody, however, who can always be called upon and is someone that always puts the team before herself. She has tried every single sport in this school, and often over the last few years, she's somebody where other people in her team have got the praise above her, but actually she plays a vital role in putting it all together. This year's John Braybrook PE Commitment Trophy goes to Rebecca Sainty. Okay, while I'm also here, I'm going to announce the results from last week's sports day. So this week I've had about 100 students knocking on the PE office door waiting for these results. So nobody yet knows, not even the PE staff. So this year's results were closer than any other year, and it was only 5 points separating first, second and third. So, in reverse order, in fourth place with 270 points, and this is the field events in the morning and the track events in the afternoon put together. So in fourth place, 270 points was Nightingale. In joint second place with 304 points was Shakespeare and Wilberforce. Which means first place this year with 309 points, Mandela. You doing that?
I now have the honour of summing up a couple of the other things, so that we're not right in the middle of a performance at 12 o'clock. But some of the other things I'd like to mention. Some of the students getting the Resilience Awards, they will have had other awards, but they did not know that they were receiving that award today. And those students were nominated, as Mrs. Higgins said, by a number of staff. As soon as I sent out the email saying that I was changing it and I was going rewarding for progress and for effort, with special awards for resilience, there were some staff who were very quick off the mark saying, I can't wait until the end of school to nominate this student. These are the students that I believe should be getting the award. So those students have gone above and beyond. They're giving 120% every day to their learning. So a very big well done to them. We had two performers earlier. Those were Emily Sturka and Jasmine Hussain. Jasmine's not an award winner this year, but she's been my glamorous assistant, turning on the mic for me all the time. Emily this year won the Young Havering Musician of the Year, so I believe she's already met the mayor earlier 2 weeks ago, in that receiving that accolade. So I don't think we've had the chance as a school to celebrate Emily's success in that. So can we give Emily a big round of applause? This year, besides the global trips, we've had a real focus on pushing our more able students, but actually as a result of pushing our more able, we push every student. We have had 6 maths classes take part in the UK Maths Challenge. There are 2 challenges, the Junior Challenge and the Intermediate Challenge, and a number of students received bronze or silver awards. So could I ask those students to stand up? Those students who received a bronze or a silver award for the UK Maths Challenges, can you stand up, please? Thank you, Jake, for leading the way at the front. The Year 8s aren't shy in doing that. Freddie. Freddie also, along with a number of other students, attempted the Mensa test earlier this year. One student actually gained membership to Mensa, and some of the others, including Freddie, came really close. But I gather there's a time limit between when they can reapply. So well done to all of those. We've had numerous successes. We've had 2 celebration assemblies per year, so some of you parents have been here a number of times to celebrate your child's success. We cannot do it without the support of parents. We do as much as we can, the students will do as much as they can, but having that support from home is really important to us. So I would like the students to give all of the parents who've given up the time to come here today, to give the parents a big round of applause for their support. And I'm now tempted to say, although it isn't quite 12 o'clock, that we take this opportunity to do what we've been asked to do as a nation, and that is to observe a minute's silence. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Moore. We're coming to the end, everyone, of a really special occasion, but we've got 2 more jobs to do. Before we do that, I'd also like to thank every single one of you in the hall today, staff, guests, and students, for making it such a lovely day. So, the 2 last things we have to do. Firstly, I'd like to invite the current leadership team to come down. And now, can I have the new leadership team to come and receive your ties? So everyone, the new leadership team for 2015-16 is Bisola Llewell, our student president, Charlotte Archer-Gay, our head girl. Our head boy is Freddie Garrow, and our global ambassador is Nick Takasi. Step forward. So before our final piece of entertainment, it's that bit that some people have been waiting for. Mr. Bryan has alluded some of the competitions that have already taken place, and the sports events that he's just announced, they will be the first on the leaderboards. As soon as we leave the hall, that will start the ball rolling for the Cup for 2015-16. However, we have 2014-15 to decide. So here goes. The new House Reps, can you come down? I have the envelope. The result. In 4th place, 2014-15. In 4th place with 73 points is Wilberforce. Does she need to take the ribbons off? Take the other ribbon off. In 3rd place, who are going to remove the ribbon from the cup with 80 points is a previous winner, it's Mandela. Okay, here we go. In 2nd place, with 83 points, also a previous winner, is Nightingale. Which means that in 1st place, Emily, you can pick that cup up. With 85 points is Shakespeare. So everyone, thank you again for everything. To conclude the occasion, the final piece of entertainment, I'm going to welcome back to the stage Jasmine, Nihai, and Emily, and they're going to be accompanied by the Year 7 choir.
Now it's on. We're muting and doing the last 2 clappy bits, yeah? Muting it and doing the last 2 clappy bits.
this is what you meant when you said that you would spend. And now it's time to build from the bottom of the pit back to the top. Don't look back. Packing my bags and giving the academy a rain check. I don't ever want to let you down. I don't ever want to leave this town. 'Cause after all, the city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? So this is where you fell, and I am left to sell. The path to heaven runs from miles of crowded hell right to the top. Don't look back. Turning the rags and giving the commodities a rain check. I don't ever want to let you down. I don't ever want to leave this town. After all, the city never sleeps at night. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? Time to begin, isn't it? I get a little bit bigger, but then I'll admit I'm just the same as I was. Now don't you understand that I'm never changing who I am? This road